Welcome to my Switching, Routing, and Wireless Essentials course. This should be the CCNA version 7 curriculum. This is the second of 3 courses. Hello and welcome to Lab 3.1.4, Who Hears the Broadcasts? First thing first is there are 24 PCs on this 24-port switch. Each group of VLANs, VLANs 10, 20, and 30, have 8 PCs per VLAN. VLAN 10 has 8, VLAN 20 has 8, VLAN 30 has 8. So we're going to be looking at this 2960 switch. We're going to simulate some traffic and then analyze some items. So to start off, let's click on PC 0. Go to the desktop, go to the command prompt. Ping 192.168.1.8. That is another host in the VLAN 30 range. That is in this group right here. Alright, so that takes care of part 1. Also understand that unlike a LAN, a VLAN is its own broadcast domain created by the switch. Using the packet tracer simulation mode, you can ping the devices with their own VLAN. Based on the observations, answer the questions below. While that's not a specific instruction, we do have some generation broadcast traffic that we will be following through. So, part 2. Generate and examine broadcast traffic in a VLAN implementation. We need to load our simulation. We need to click on Edit Filters. We need to only allow for ICMP. Go ahead and close that. It should say ICMP down here. Alright, with that done, we need to add a complex PDU. Up here we have simple, then we have complex. We'll add complex. When you click on it, it may not see like anything happens, but when you navigate to the working area, you'll see your little envelope and a plus sign. We need to click on PC 0. We need to select ping or ICMP. Destination address. We want a broadcast address, so we want the 255's address. Time to live, it doesn't really say. Sequence number 1. One shot time 0. The default for the selection is ping, that's okay. What are at least 3 other applications available to use? We can use DNS, FTP, HTTP, HTTPS, IMAP, POP3, or Secure FTP. So that answers the sub-questions for part 2, step E. After that, we can go on to step F. Create the PDU. This tests the broadcast packet, which should now appear in the simulation pane. Alright, so you'll notice it ain't going nowhere. I'm going to escape so I can have my mouse back. If we click play, it will play just continuously. If we hit the little button next to it, it'll do a step count. PC 0 will send it to the switch 1. Switch 1 will send it out all egress points except for the port it received it. So it did not go back to PC 0. All of these are on VLAN 30, so they're all receiving it. Then the PCs will start to respond. PC 7. Then the remaining PCs. All of them sending data back to PC 0. If you get a buffer full message, that's fine. You'll notice that it may clear out your buffer. That's fine. Just do it again. I'm just going to hit the play button. This is a limitation with Packet Tracer. It's freaking out. Alright, if we hit just the view, we can see where it crashed. Alright, so we can see that there's traffic. We can see that the pings respond, or the ICMP traffic responds back to PC0, so we're good. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's repeat this for PC 8 and 16. 8 ping. Sequence number 1. Shot 0. Create the PDU. We'll clear it. I will go ahead and click on the red one, which will be the second network. Again, PC8 will send a broadcast to everything on its network. It should crash again. And then as it sends it to the switch will send it out all egress points. All responding nodes will receive it and then process and respond. Yep, buffer overflow, which is fine. Alright, I'll delete those. I'm going to do one more on PC 16. Again, it will go from the PC to the switch, from the switch to all the machines, from all the machines. They should respond back and then be returned to PC 16. So, with that said, let's look through the reflection questions. If a PC in VLAN 10 sends out a broadcast, who receives it? Only the PCs in VLAN 10. That would be PCs 8 through 15. If a PC in VLAN 20 sends out a broadcast, that would be all the ones in VLAN 20, PC 16 through PC 23. If a PC in VLAN 30 sends a broadcast, that will be PC 0 through PC 7. What happens to a frame sent from a PC in VLAN 10 to a PC in VLAN 30? It will drop it because there are no layer 3 devices and they're on separate networks. So that was 4. 5. What port of the switch will light up if a PC connects to port 11? Will send a unicast message to PC connected on port 13. Well, you're using ports 11 and 13, so those are the ones that will light up. Which ports on the switch will light up if PC connected to port 2 sends a unicast message to PC connected to port 23? So what ports on the lighted switch? So again, we're using ports 2 and 3. So that's what will be lit up. However, the packet should be dropped because they're on different networks. In terms of ports, what are the collision domains on the switch? Well, we know that a collision domain on a switch is individual ports. And lastly, in terms of ports, what are the broadcast domains on the switch? The broadcast domains are the individual VLANs. Alright, there is no check results, there is no score. This is just an observation type lab. Questions, thoughts, concerns, please let me know. Alrighty, that now concludes the lab. If you have any questions, thoughts, issues, concerns, please leave a comment, let me know. Again, a lot of this material is repetition. You cannot just skate through it one and done. If this has helped you, please again let me know. Anything I can do to assist, all you have to do is reach out. Thank you.